Have you ever met someone and immediately felt like something was not right about them? Maybe they were extremely nice, they smiled at you, they said all the right things, but somehow you still felt uncomfortable. And then months later, their true character finally showed itself. The truth is, people will tell you who they are, but most of us are too distracted by their words to notice their behavior. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to read people more carefully, recognize their patterns, and understand who they really are without judging them too quickly. Because sometimes, the biggest mistake you can make is believing someone's words while ignoring their patterns. It means learning to observe. People can control what they say. They can control their smiles. They can even control the image they present to you. But controlling their patterns is much harder. And that's where you should pay attention. Here are 7 things you should watch when you're trying to understand who someone really is. Watch how they treat people they don't need. One of the easiest ways to understand someone's character is to watch how they treat people who cannot benefit them. Watch how they speak to waiters. Watch how they treat cleaners. Watch how they speak to younger people. Watch how they treat strangers, because it's easy to be respectful to someone you want something from. It's much more revealing to watch how you behave towards someone you don't need. Imagine you're at a restaurant with someone. They're incredibly polite to you because they want to impress you, but the moment the waiter makes a small mistake, they become rude, insulting, and disrespectful. They're incredibly polite to you because they want to impress you, but the moment the waiter makes a small mistake, they become rude, insulting, and disrespectful. Don't ignore that. You may eventually become the person they no longer need to impress. And when that happens, you may receive the same treatment. A person's character isn't only revealed by how they treat people above them. It's often revealed by how they treat people they believe are beneath them. Pay attention to how they react when they don't get their way. You can learn a lot about someone by watching what happens when things don't go according to their plan. Do they become aggressive? Do they manipulate people? Do they give silent treatment? Do they blame everyone else? Or can they calmly accept disappointment? Anyone can look mature when everything is going their way, but frustration reveals things that comfort can hide. For example, imagine you tell someone, "No, I can't do that." A healthy person might be disappointed, but they will respect your decision. A manipulative person may immediately try to make you feel guilty. They might say, "Wow, I thought you cared about me," or "After everything I've done for you?" Pay attention. Sometimes the way someone reacts to your boundaries tells you more than 100 conversations. Listen to how they talk about other people. This one is extremely important. Listen carefully when talks about their friends, family members, former partners, or colleagues. Do they take responsibility for anything? Or is everybody else always the villain? Every story they tell has one common character, them. And somehow, they are always the innocent one. Their ex was crazy. Their former friend was jealous. Their boss hated them. Their family never understood them. Their colleague was always trying to bring them down. Now, this doesn't automatically mean that they're lying. Sometimes people genuinely experience terrible situations, but if someone consistently describes themselves as the victim while refusing to acknowledge their own mistakes, pay attention to that pattern. Because self-awareness is one of the biggest signs of emotional maturity. A mature person can say, "I was hurt, but I also made mistakes." That sentence tells you a lot. This is probably one of the most important rules when reading people. Watch whether their actions match their words. Don't only listen to what people promise. Watch what they repeatedly do. Someone can say, "I respect you," but do they respect your boundaries? Someone can say, "I care about you," but are they there when you genuinely need them? Someone can say, "You can trust me," but do they keep breaking promises? Words introduce you to someone. Patterns reveal them. If someone's words and actions constantly contradict each other, believe the pattern, not the promise. Because anybody can tell you what you want to hear. Consistency is much harder to fake. Here's something people don't talk about enough. Pay attention to how someone reacts when something good happens to you. Are they genuinely happy for you? Do they celebrate you? Do they encourage you? Or do they suddenly become cold, sarcastic, or competitive? Sometimes you don't discover someone's insecurity when you're struggling. You discover it when you're succeeding. For example, you tell someone, "I finally got the opportunity I've been praying for." Instead of saying congratulations, they immediately say, "Are you sure that's actually a good opportunity?" Or, "Well, I know someone who got something much better." Pay attention. Not every question is jealousy, of course. But repeated attempts to minimize your achievements can reveal something about how that person sees you. A genuine friend doesn't need your light to become smaller for theirs to shine. 6. Watch what they do with information. Here's another powerful way to read people. Give them information, but not necessarily your deepest secrets. Tell them something personal and observe what happens. Do they respect your privacy? Do they immediately tell someone else? Do they use vulnerability against you later? Do they turn private conversation into gossip? Because if someone constantly tells you other people's secrets, don't assume, betraying another confidence to you, they may eventually betray yours to someone else. Trust should be earned gradually. You don't have to give everyone access to your deepest thoughts simply because they are friendly. Be warm, be kind, but have boundaries.